The walls of this chamber are painted with fading geometric designs of red, gold, and green. Iron doors are set in the north, west, and south walls. An imposing 9-foot tall green basalt statue stands in the center of the room. It depicts an elephant headed person pointing an accusing finger at the east wall. Its other hand reaches out for the hilt of a sheathed sword. Or just rather reaches. I didn't mean to say out. Reaches for the hilt of a sheathed sword. It is
So
bare.
it's pointing. Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Yep, it's pointing to the east, and it is depicted as a bare-chested, heavily muscled, with baggy pantaloons and sandals. 4 stone pillars stand on stout pedestals in alcoves in each corner of the room. To the northwest is a black pillar. The northeast contains a gray statue of a jackal-headed male humanoid. To the southwest is a gray statue of a cat-headed female humanoid, and to the southeast alcove contains a gray statue of a hawk-headed male humanoid.
Cat head. Sorry, cat, hawk, and what was the other one?
We've got a cat, a hawk, an elephant head in the center,
Yeah.
jackal head on the northeast,
Jackal.
and then on the northwest is a black pillar.
That black key we had before was used on the lock in the previous room.
I mean, do you mean used or do you mean consumed?
Consumed, probably.
No, it was not consumed.
Okay, so I still have it. Okay. Um, Start by inspecting these statues. Just trying to understand whether they look like they belong here or whether they are something that's been added later. You know, are they on plinths? Are they, do they show the same sort of aging as everything else around us?
Do a perception check.
Eight.
You can have investigation on that. I'm sorry, advantage on that for your stone cunning. So I'm going to count that as a 19.
Yeah.
The statues seem to be constructed of the same material and at the same time as the chamber and the other materials that you've encountered so far.
Okay. An elephant, a jackal, a cat, and a hawk. With the exception of the elephant, the other three could be considered predators.
Yeah. Elephants are not generally predators. They are very intelligent creatures, usually. I mean, comparison
Yeah.
to the animal world. Do you have one in
Direction of the
particular?
other statues. Go on. So,
Do you have one in particular that you're investigating, or are you just kind of getting the overall right now?
I'm just getting the overall at the moment, and why the black pillar looks so out of place, I guess, considered the others. I'm drawn towards the black pillar more than anything because it's the odd one out here. So black pillars up here, I think you said.
Yep,
Northwest. Right.
yep. And the southeast face of the pillar bears all 4 mud sorcerer symbols forming a diamond.
So you say the 4 symbols. Those are the 4 symbols we've encountered before.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 kind of glyphs that we saw. Right. Okay. What about the other statues? Start with the elephant one. Does that contain any of the glyphs?
The elephant statue rests on a 1-foot high circular base. The central statue is made of green basalt.
Can I push the arm, like, horizontally? Like in a turning motion?
Mm-hmm. Make a strength check.
Oh, well, I did the wrong one. Oh, well. Take it.
That's not going to budge the statue.
Are there any... You said there are doors as well, right?
Yeah, so north door, west door, and east door.
Any ping there, that would be south, right? That one.
Yeah, sorry, meant to say south.
Yeah. The elephant points east. Do any of them point north?
Only the elephant is pointing.
Right. But in terms of general direction,
like facing
at the elephant? Yeah.
I think they're all facing the elephant. Let me make sure. I think they're all facing the elephant. Yeah, they're all facing the elephant.
Have Otten investigate the north door.
And you do notice that the southeast statue is holding a wooden-handled shovel in both hands.
East, so here.
The hawk-headed one.
So the hawk is holding a shovel again. Alright. Let's investigate all of the statues then, so let's start with the hawk.
Okay. Roll a perception.
Oh, our drink. 4. You know, dogs, you lead the perception checks.
Still not really entirely sure of what I'm looking at, though, other than a hawk statue with a shovel.
Malvir says that it has a keyhole. It has a keyhole, and he finds seams on the joints and fingers and hinges, as well as the jaw.
That can't be good. Does the black key fit that?
Yes.
Right, the black key, I guess.
Okay, the jaw pops open, and the 2 hands open and drop the shovels to the ground.
Shovels, plural.
Yeah, it had a shovel in both hands.
Okay.
So you now have 3 shovels. You have the one you got from the other room, and these 2.
I'm just wondering if this room, dogs, feels like symbol 1. 3 statues pointing towards another statue with a wall and then something beyond it.
I could smash the wall where the elephant's pointing.
I don't think we want to. I don't think I want to be in a room with more statues when we start smashing things. Let's proceed with caution. But that's where we came from as well, right? But there's a resemblance to symbol 1. I want to try the other doors, see where that takes us.
Any of the 3 doors, north, west, and south, will not budge.
And Otten derives that they are locked, closed, or otherwise.
Well, he will do an investigation, and I'll roll it for posterity. Keep his character sheet open. They're actually like integral to the structure. They're like, it's like the wall is melded into the stone corridor, and that forms the door.
Okay. Can Mal detect anything magical here?
Yes. Give me just a moment. The statues are all magical. And the doors are magical. Let's see here. So it's...
Is there anything about you said there's a geometric design on the ceiling. Does it favor or direct you towards anything in the room?
No, it's a like a crystallographic type of balance where, you know, it's kind of kaleidoscope-esque, so to speak.
Okay. Is there anywhere here where it makes sense to dig? Or is this all stone?
No, not really. The floor is all stone.
Guess we investigate the room as a whole. Well, let's maybe start with the rest of the statues. So we found the shovels in 1. Let's go this one. What does that tell us? Another perception check.
Yes.
Patrick's getting a little bit better at this. Not a lot, but he is getting better. I suppose you could say Mal would just guidance us here, so...
Yeah, he said it was a standard operating procedure, so he's doing it all the time. So this one, the southeast, is a 6-foot-tall statue of a hawk-headed human gripping a wooden-handled shovel in both hands, which it dropped to the ground. The statue is green with age. Sorry. And you put the key in, and it loosened the fingers. It dropped the shovel, and the mouth snapped open. It also sits on an octagonal base.
Wait, the mouth snapped open. Is there anything in the mouth?
Yes, there is. There is a text that seems to be sort of almost what you and I would call a promotional text, maybe.
A promotional text? What?
Like not quite a recruitment, but like a puff piece kind of a thing.
What does it say?
Give me just a moment, and I will... So... we'll call that Hawkmouth text. Does anybody want to volunteer to read?
Oh boy.
I can. But I will murder any vanity names, I'm sure. So, the Mud Sorcerers were a pseudo-religious cult that followed the teachings of Gisul, a devotee of the princess of Evil Ooze, Wimp. The term Mud Sorcerer is a derogatory term for an elementalist who mixes the forces of earth and water. An alliance of secular and religious forces destroyed the Order centuries ago, but within the last 2 decades, various parties have discovered treasures and scrolls supposedly written by the Mud Sorcerer, taken from the Mud Sorcerer's tomb. The Gizulian Mud Sorcerers co-opted the derogatory term and embraced it, officially becoming Mud Sorcerers. Informational scrolls recovered from Gizulian tombs are always written in a dead language known as Talisi. Rumor has
that
it
works.
that it was written. Sorry?
I was just saying that works.
Okay. Like I said, I would murder any terms.
Don't worry about it.
rumor has it that all writing in Gizulian tombs is also in this language. The Mud Sorcerers are extremely protective of their hiding places, and explorers have encountered numerous tricks, traps, and false sepulchres. Sepulchres. Before discovering the actual tombs. However, cryptic riddles written in Talisi have been found in other tombs, sometimes providing valuable information, while other times leading to disaster. I'd like the first. While such clues were left behind is a puzzle. Some sages believe that the Gizulian were so sure of their superiority of their intellects that the clues were their way of toying with the would-be grave robbers. Spells that deal with earth and water have unusual and unpredictable effects around Mud Sorcerer relics. The Gizulian were master of protective magic, and they likely placed powerful magical wards to limit the operation of magic inside the tombs. Divination spells may not function. Poison gases and liquids have been found in abundance in the Gizulian tombs. Cures for such dangers are a wise precaution. This would have been nice to have had before we entered this place. Although the cult was destroyed, numerous texts as well as the testimony of the cultists predicted that the Mud Sorcerers would rise again. The leaders of the order, known as the Iron Circle, were never found, suggesting that they might have escaped the purge in some sort of magical refuge. Okay. So, how much did I murder those names?
I think you did pretty good. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I was thinking maybe Talis, but Talisi sounds better.
Yeah. And Gizulian?
Yep, that's how I've always said it, is Gizulian.
Okay. So we saw Ooze before. There is a strong possibility we'll see it again. Has been at it for 2 decades. There's no link here intentionally to our God of Despair.
There is no intentional obvious link to the God of Despair that you've seen so far. But you felt pretty confident that there is a void stone down here somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is a similar situation to the Temple of the Shifting Sands, where the area around was losing structural integrity and just kind of, falling apart, more or less.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is whether they are in support of this guy or whether they're an opposing faction remains to be seen.
Don't know. As
yeah.
Henry then takes a rag and begins to wrap it around his face or his mouth.
Fair enough.
Henry can probably fashion a gas mask for everybody with a engineering check, if you wish.
It's basic, it'll do.
So, if you guys get gassed, that'll be enough to give you advantage on your saving throws.
Okay. And Earth and Water is going to have an unpredictable effect in here. But fire
that just means we need
air.
Yeah, fire and air are what we need to basically combat it, if I'm positive. Well,
let's see.
Fire would bake, in a sense, would bake it, I guess, harden it, and then wind would erode it, so.
Worth thinking about. Okay. Alright. That doesn't get us out of this room, so let's keep inspecting statues, I guess. What have you got, Henry?
I don't know. Yeah,
Nice.
What are you checking into over there? The black pillar?
Yeah, so we looked at the black pillar before, hadn't we? And we saw the 4 glyphs or symbols of the Mud Sorcerer.
Adric does not find anything new.
Okay.
Probably the best person to investigate would be Otten, if...
Yeah, I'm curious as to whether they're buttons or there's something to those glyphs here.
There is a black obsidian keyhole on the pillar. On the northwest face, 3 feet up.
3 feet up, okay.
And this is radiating... This is radiating deep red magic, which is evocation.
Not being a magical user, I don't know what that means.
That's attack magic.
That sounds bad. That sounds bad.
It's not attack magic, it's elemental magic, so basically that can be anything
from
shocking, freezing, poison, etc., etc. That could be a poison trap in a sense.
There's our last statue before we come back to that, I think. I want to check.
I'm thinking that if you put the key in, it's going to trigger that trap.
Yeah. So, perception here. Adric notices a statue.
This is a tiger-headed human statue, bronze, green with age, holding a jagged, long-toothed sword in one of its clawed hands. The statue radiates a faint evocation magic. Deep red. And I'll do... Oh, I like that automatic reroll. Its sword and armor are integral to the statue and cannot be pulled off. This is a golem and is likely to attack if the conditions for whatever are triggered.
Try.
And Otten's best guess is that the condition is turning the key in the
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
pillar.
Let's investigate the room as a whole and make sure we haven't missed anything. The room, according to Edric.
I want to investigate where the thing's pointing.
That's our way out. Or that's the way we came in.
Is that... I mean...
Hold on just a second.
Well, the elephant was pointing back.
Have,
Sorry.
I think I might have screwed something up. The north west statue. Sorry, this is... Okay, yeah, this is not a tiger-headed statue. This is a jackal-headed statue.
Yeah.
And so I think this is the one that you haven't looked at too much yet. And that one is a cat-headed statue. And that has a suit of plate mail that can come off. It's a 5-foot tall statue of green aged bronze. The cat is crouched for attack to pounce, and it wields a dirk and a short sword. These individual items all radiate magic. Seams and hinges can be seen where the fingers meet the backs of the hands. The statue sits on a square base.
We can take a dirk, the plate armor, and what was the other object?
Short sword, I think.
Let's de-arm this thing for a start. Well, we should try and detect magic or dissect the capabilities of each. Orton can identify, I think, if he's given an hour.
Do you know how to roll that? Is it Arcana? Probably Arcana. Let's see. Reliable talent, no. Versatile, trickster, lucky, brave, nimbleness, stealthy, ritual caster, feat, alert. Put the guidance on that. So the dirk and the short sword are both enchanted with a magical aura spell, which means, in other words, that it's like a fake enchantment. Like it's just there to make a magical aura. You know what I mean? Doesn't actually do anything. And the plate mail, put another guidance on that. The plate mail is plate mail of vulnerability.
Plate mail of vulnerability, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it makes you easier to hit. It's cursed.
Okay. None of those sound like good stuff.
Should we try doors?
Oh, hang on. Are we talking armor of vulnerability?
Yeah, armor of vulnerability.
Yes, you gain resistance to one type, but then cast your vulnerability to the other two of the other three types, right? Yeah, no. Well, at least we de-armed the thing. I think we just get ready and I don't know if we can do anything to remove the magical trap that we're about to obviously spring. But it seems like this is the only way we're getting out of this room. Now it's got no way of kind of nullifying magic, has he?
Let me check. No, he's got nothing like that.
Okay. Well, it seems like Otten. Well, maybe if Otten gave the key to Mal, you say this keyhole is 3 foot up. Oh no, 3 foot up. Otten could reach that. Maybe we have Otten turn the key and see what happens.
We'll turn the key which way?
Doesn't seem to be any indication.
Which way is no, look on the back side at the symbols. Which direction is water or earth? Like they're in a diamond pattern, correct?
Yeah.
Is the water and earth either one on the left or right side of the diamond pattern?
Just a second. Which one are you calling water?
I honestly I don't know. I thought the patterns were supposed to represent the different elements. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out. I don't know if they do.
Well, shit. Let me look at these symbols one more time. So which symbol would be in accordance to the right, and which one would be to the left?
I'm not sure if it actually tells me that. Let me see if I can. Sorry, bear with me.
You're good. I know I asked a really random question there, so.
If I had to guess, I'd say symbols 1 and 3 were earth and water.
I'm kind of liking the idea of 3 being a certain symbol. Like, I can't open 2 now for some reason.
There's nothing that indicates the order of the symbols. It just says that they're in a diamond pattern.
Okay, well, that was my only assumption as to which way to turn it. Other than that, I have no idea. I tell Otten he might want to use Mage Hand for this.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I'll go over here. I will determine randomly 1 to the left and 2 to the right, or 1 counterclockwise and 2 clockwise. Okay, so I start turning the key clockwise. I've turned it about 45 degrees, 90 degrees, nothing. I've turned it all the way 180 degrees, and it's still not really doing anything. Should I keep turning it?
Opposing.
Yeah, sure. It could be. Maybe it's a wind-up thing. You know, like how you like a music box. You know, you twist it so many times and then it slowly goes.
Right, but I got a feeling that going another increment clockwise is going to trigger our golem.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
I'm almost certain it is.
I can take it.
Malvir says he's got a plan.
Okay.
He says, form a circle and link hands.
This is not the time to sing Kumbaya. Okay. Alright, what's the plan?
Okay. If or when the golems attack, I will cast Plane Shift and we'll just take a quick dip into the ethereal plane and just hang out into the border ethereal until they go back to being inert.
Interesting, okay.
So he is going to ready that.
Yeah, worst comes to worst, okay.
No, he's saying he's just going to go straight to it when the golems animate. We're out of here.
Oh. Okay.
Because we know we can go to the astral or the ethereal, and they can't touch us on the ethereal plane. So he is going to pull the thing the rest of the way, and sure enough, here come the stone golems. And they close in, and you guys...
Nerds.
And you guys just bamf out of there. Boom. The whole room, from your perspective, changes to a shimmering, non-distinct, cloudy-like substance. The stone golems close in and take a few swipes. Only to find that their fists and weapons are just passing through you. I'm going to take a real quick bio break and I'll be right back. So.
Depending how things are going, when we get to about 11 o'clock, I may dip early. Okay.
Well, that could have been nasty.
Nerds. So, let me check on this spell. The only thing I'm not sure of on this spell, you and 8 willing creatures shuttling hands are transported to a different plane. Specify the target. In general terms, right, this is Street of Steel, Gate of Ashes, blah blah blah. So what I'm not really sure on is, like, do you have to cast it again to come back?
And there's a risk of it kind of landing you up somewhere else.
No, that's only for unwilling creatures.
Oh, okay.
How to get back to the material plane. Oh, okay. Well, that's...
It's not clear, is it?
No, it's not. I guess the way I'm reading it is that you have to cast it again to come back, which means you'll need to take a long rest in the ethereal, which is fine. It doesn't really hurt anything. So, We can just do a long rest. I'll handle it that way, because I think that's, you know, it says you shift and then that's that. So and he's only got 1 7th level spell, so he's gonna have to cast it again to come back, but he's gonna have to
I'm here.
take a long rest. Hello.
Okay.
So, and those guys will go back to their original positions after a while, and we'll cast a long rest, and sorry,
So
we'll do a long rest and then cast the spell again and come back to the the material plane.
But the only way you'd be ready to cast it again is if we
To
did
do another long rest. Yeah. And that...
Because going counterclockwise, I can't see it's going to be any different a result, but we can try.
Everybody make a perception check, too. So the key doesn't do anything else at this point, counterclockwise or clockwise. So Otten just pulls it out and takes it back. Good lord, it's like he's cursed. I mean, like, I get that it's a low modifier, but I mean, you should roll high once in a while, I would think.
Right. Adric just does not perceive anything.
This is the guy while in space looked at nothing, looked at his feet when there was a giant dragon heading our way.
So, Henry and Malvir and Otten are pretty sure that they heard like a quick series of clicks, like right before those golems animated.
Oh, so let's try some doors.
All the doors remain solidly impassable at this time.
Quick series of clicks. Is there anything different about the statues? So they gone back to their default positions?
They all went back to their default positions. I think it does something to... Doesn't it do something to one of the... Okay, so if this statue hadn't already dropped its shovel and opened its mouth, it just does it again at this point, and then this statue, you can take its items now. So, same thing. You can take
the statue has taken the time to pick up the items that were taken off of it. Okay.
Well, and then no, they didn't pick them back up. They just... The effect that it has on the statues is to... It lets you take the items off of these two statues.
Yeah. But we can't take the items off of the final statue.
Which one are you calling final?
This jackal creature here that had weapons.
Right, no. He will not give up any of his items. They're, like, integral to the statue, so...
And the elephant statue here had one hand raised out and another one with a sword in it, right?
Yeah, his finger is pointing east. His outstretched arm is pointing, and then his other hand is reaching for his sword hilt. So, and that also has not changed in any way.
We've got 2 shovels. I take a shovel and smack this statue at all? Does it have any effect?
That would depend on whether you do damage or not.
Oh, I suggest to smash stuff, and Adric's like, no. Adric takes a shovel and hits a golem. It's like, oh, that's okay.
I'll stand back and let you smash it then.
It isn't going to have really any effect, and if you hit it hard enough, it's going to break the shovel before it damages the golem.
Yeah. Let's try and move the central statue. It's the only one that represents something other than like a predatory or warlike footing.
Okay, Malvir will cast guidance on Adric and assist if you want, so that you can get advantage.
Do this. So what, athletics?
It's just straight strength on this one.
Okay. Oh, that's a save, sorry. 21.
Okay, roll your d6 for your inspiration, or guidance, or whatever. You need more than 21.
25.
Alright, there you go. Now you've got it rotating.
Oh, okay.
So, it rotates to now point to the north wall.
Does that unlock the north door?
Hold on. Yes, okay. I just wanted to make sure it didn't do anything else. A lot of this stuff sometimes has multiple effects. So, you are now able to pass through the north door if you so desire.
Let's have Otten check it.
Okay, Otten will check for traps and locks. So, it actually is locked. So Otten will...
Fucking nerds. They gotta lock their doors behind an enchanted lock fucking puzzle shit.
Right.
Yep, pretty much. That's the long and the short of it.
Alright, let's send Owler ahead.
Owler sees a long corridor that goes down here, and then eventually some tombs, some coffins.
Owler appears to have gone off map, so we can only see a long corridor. Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then there's some coffins on the other side of the corridor.
Yes, there are. Okay. Otten detects anything?
Everybody roll perception.
Yeah. Because Adric's been rolling so high tonight.
Yeah. But everybody gets a chance. Gotta give them the chance. A total of 6 stone sarcophagi are lying in this chamber. There are 4 of normal size and 2 larger ones.
Okay, but no traps.
He hasn't found any yet.
Have Owler go into the room.
Just taking a look around here. I don't see any traps really. I'm going to investigate the room. There's a gate covering the east side with a bunch of daggers, curving daggers welded into its bars, facing out of the room, so in the other direction. The gate is locked and cannot be opened.
How many daggers? Lots or 6?
Lots. Lots of daggers.
Oh, yeah.
And the coffins are all sealed with mortar. It's wouldn't be that hard to open, but Otten's guess is something's going to happen when you open the coffins.
I expect anything's gonna happen in this place.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of now if we survive.
Just going to investigate without touching. I just want to see if there's anything written or anything obvious about these coffins. Oh, Jesus, Adric.
Well, you don't find anything that Otten didn't already find.
I severely hope I'm saving my rolls for later in the night. The 2 larger coffins, where are they in the room? And how much larger?
So these 4 are like about humanoid size, and then these 2 are about giant sized.
Oh, dang. Is there any indication on the floor of anything out of place?
No,
Particularly
nobody
around the
found
large
anything like
coffins.
that.
I just wonder if those... Oh, Otten's going for it, is he?
So Otten cannot get the door open. He cannot pick the lock and get the door open.
It's a gate. Can Owler pass through it?
I think so, yeah.
What does Owler see on the other side if he's sent through?
Owler is going to see a stone face on the opposite wall. Let me... So there's a stone face on the opposite wall. Its eyes look south, and its lips are pursed as if whistling.
And it's like a cell door, like a jail door cell.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, it's a barred gate, so you know it could definitely be that.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot it like through the mouth. It's just a regular bolt. I don't know. I'm just throwing guesses out at this point. If it's whistling, I'm assuming there's something. I don't know.
I think if you shoot it with a crossbow bolt in the mouth, nothing's really going to happen. You know.
Yeah, figures.
So, but
I think there's other options if we go back to the other room and turn that thing to look at the other doors. I'm curious to try that. What do you reckon, dogs?
Oh, can't hurt.
Alright, back to the other room.
okay, Malvir will assist you with rotating the statue and give you a guidance.
Alright, trying for the west door this time then. Oh jeez, Edric.
Can't,
That'd be all of what? 12?
can't get it to move. Okay, Malvir barely gets it to move. So it's facing west now. And this door is locked. Well, I guess I should investigate it first. And I am going to unlock it, hopefully. Need some more inspiration. Okay. It is unlocked now.
Check it for traps.
Well, he didn't find any traps, so...
Send Owler out front.
So... Go back a little bit. On the west wall of this room is a stone face. It is a relief sculpture that is coming out of the west wall. Roughly circular, 6 foot in diameter. Or like the cross section is like roughly circular. If that makes sense. And I think...
And does this one exhibit the same expression as the other?
No, it has a different expression. The huge face has heavy blind eyes, thick pendulous lips, large ears, a great bulbous nose, and a pair of dull fangs. sure that's supposed to be face number 1. Everybody make a perception check.
Want us to make a perception check, did you say?
Yep.
Here we go again. Oof. Patrick's on fire.
Get the bad rolls out of the way, right? Otten can detect a very faint, cool breeze coming from the nostrils.
And a detect magic from Mel.
No magic on this one.
We still got the image of face 2.
It should be in your journal.
I'm just saying, I could break the nostril.
I'm wondering, I see a kind of symbol on face 1, which might represent fire. And I can't see face 2 in my handouts.
Let me double check. It should have been made available to all players. Yeah, I made it available to all players.
It's above.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If I don't know if, does the order that it's in my journal make any difference to your guys' journal?
I think that second one wasn't in handouts, and I've just moved it. It's all good. So on face 1, there looks like a fire symbol on the temple of the face itself, and the eyes are closed. Face 2, I thought there was something on the cheeks, and the eyes are open and looking up, and it's blowing. So one could represent wind, one could represent fire here. We know that they favour wind and earth. This is possibly why we found the coffins at the one that was wind, face 2. There's nothing else in this room, right? I can't see a wall, so I'm assuming that's the boundary of this room.
Yeah, that pretty much is the wall.
Right. Okay. Anything that can... Well, can I light a torch, for example? See if that provokes any sort of reaction from this face that we're in front of now.
Doesn't really do anything. Although it does kind of flicker and dance in the breeze a little bit, but other than that, doesn't really do anything.
And you're still getting the kind of same breath of air through the nose of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Any thoughts, dogs?
No, not really. I mean,
Willing to bet we'll turn this to the last room. We're going to find another one of these faces, and it's going to be... What would it be?
Turn it to the south now?
Yeah. Hang on, let me get out of the room before we do this.
Okay. We'll just hand wave this one, and I think you guys have the idea pretty much at this point.
I want to see how badly I can screw this roll up. Oh, that timing does all right. All right. So what do we see in this room on checking for traps?
Okay, this is a mostly bare room. About the same size as the other, and there is a plot of dirt in the middle of the, in the middle south side of the room.
Okay, so we could use our shovels on this plot of dirt. Seems like a good thing. Let's see what we can dig up.
Okay, and you guys start digging, and you get 3 or 4 feet down, and so far you've just got like a 4-foot hole. You haven't hit anything yet. It gets...
Keep going.
Okay. You get 6 feet down, and you haven't hit anything yet.
And fire. Water in the other room makes sense. They favor earth and water. What could we do with earth here? What could we do with earth here?
Looks like you can dig further down if you want to keep digging.
Sure. There comes a point where Edric's not going to be able to get out of this thing, but let's dig further and see what happens.
As you get 7 feet down, you finally get to a wooden coffin.
Okay.
If you pull it out,
Is
and
there anything underneath the coffin?
there's nothing underneath it other than just more dirt.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to pull this coffin out and check it.
Okay.
Okay. Crack the coffin open.
Okay. Inside the coffin, looks like Otten's going to be here pretty soon. Inside the coffin is a very old, rotting corpse. It's dressed in clothing that was once fine, which is now no more than moldering rags. Everybody make a perception check.
Oh dear. Edric.
Awesome. So, Otten notices that it's got a necklace on, and one of the hands holds a metal scroll tube. There's no, no give to the necklace.
No give to the necklace.
There's no slack.
Is it cutting into the neck? was just tight on would have been their wind frame then.
We're going to try to inspect it a little closer. Malveer can't tell.
Medicine check from Henry.
Otten can't tell. Maybe medicine check from Henry. Maybe he could tell.
Oh no. Dogs, what you got?
Medicine. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
fading in and out here.
No worries.
Oh, nice.
Give you an inspiration. Okay, there we go. So this guy was strangled with this necklace.
Nice. Okay. Another good luck charm.
The corpse wears a gold ring with a small topaz as well, and grips a silver piece in its teeth.
This place is fucking weird.
Right. Moral of the story, Otten, don't touch anything.
Okay.
If it's earth or water based, it's probably gonna react differently than you expect, and probably more amplified. They seem to the previous inhabitants seem to favor earth and water. Everything's gonna be trapped, and we just dug a corpse up. Over to you.
Oh. How nice. Oh boy.
It's got a scroll in its hand that says, "I delight in the service of my mistress. It is for her that I live or die, whatever her choosing. May the lords of earth and water bless her in every endeavor."
Isn't that the same as the previous clue?
Yeah, seems to be like a prayer or something. Or a mantra.
See, dancing on the light of the first great sun. Dancing on the first great sun calls lion blades for cuts unkind. The dancer finds another room and suffers here a watery doom. I delight in the service of my. It doesn't rhyme. Yeah, that might rhyme. The mistress. Oh no, watery.
The mistress seems to be a recurring theme.
Right.
We did uncover a piece of arcana earlier. Hawk mouth text. Have a read of that. But basically, we made it through into a room that had 3 exits off of it and a bunch of golems. We've narrowly managed to avoid getting whacked by the golems and have worked out how to open the doors.
Okay.
We've been through every door, and behind 2 of the doors are kind of stone faces. One was protecting a bunch of coffins, the other one just seems to be in an enclosed room. There seem to be the earth, wind and fire elements to everywhere we've been. We're currently in a room where there was a hole, and we'd recovered some shovels, so dug down, found ourselves a corpse. Looks like it's one of the cultists or followers of this mistress, and for the most part, that's it. Looks like this cultist was strangled by their own necklace. Even though they were very devout, they seem to carry a note saying how devout they are and everything. It was a topaz ring, right?
Yeah. It's a gold ring with a topaz inset.
Right.
I'll sit down and just identify it then. Pull out my pearl and pull out my book and just start doing whatever.
Okay, it's a necklace of strangulation, cursed.
The ring?
Oh, the ring? The ring is nothing. The ring is not magical.
Okay.
I mean, it's not nothing. It's a bauble. It's a piece of jewelry.
I vote we can make it out of here. Or better yet, take it with us. And then when we find the mud source, we'll be like, I present you the necklace of Holy Divine. Monster tree. And when she puts it on, she kills herself.
I give to you
Nice.
the holy divine necklace of the Queen of Mud Sorcerers.
I don't know. I'm just.
So as we moved the statue to open each of these rooms, did it close the other rooms, Thor? Or were they left
Yeah,
open?
it can only it is only possible to open the rooms that the statue is pointing at.
Man, this Shadow Lane's so weird. Okay. So. So weird. The shadows and the lighting.
Yeah. So
Is
I don't
it
know if you can see into the rooms.
problematic,
Oh,
or is it okay?
Oh no, it's just different.
Can you see the baby face in this room here?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very small room containing one of these faces. It appears to be like it's the fire face, given there's like a fire symbol on the temple of this thing.
Okay.
And to the north is a long corridor that leads into an area with a bunch of coffins and a door that we can't open.
Okay.
And you've been south, so you've seen Mr. Corpse.
Uh-huh.
I'd say we just go back north and open all them coffins.
Uh-huh. Just have me.
Including the two giant-sized coffins?
What's the worst that can happen?
Giant
Oh
vampires.
dear.
Okay.
You got a better idea?
Oh.
No, not really. I mean, they clearly don't put much stock in fire.
Okay, Malvir does not have a 7th level spell, so I can't plane shift us out
Understood.
at this time.
This is a gate with daggers pointing outwards, right? Not towards us.
Pointing to the east, yeah. So away from you.
Can the daggers be extracted from the gate?
No, they're integral.
Okay, and there's more than 6 of them, so it's not that. I feel like rotating the coffins is the thing here.
Well, are there any slots in the gate of daggers that look like they need other daggers? Like keys?
No,
Like
not really. It's like a barred gate, like maybe similar to like a prison gate.
Okay.
And then the daggers are just like you remember Running Man? Did you ever watch Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yep.
They had a gate like that. There was a scene where somebody got impaled on the gate.
Okay. Okay. Guess I'll. So we already looked at the coffins. You can't open them, or did you
Nobody
try
has tried to open them yet. They are sealed with mortar, but surely a couple of good whacks with a chisel, assuming that there's nothing, you know, special about them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll look to see if they're able to be rotated. I'll just give the cracks a good looking through and whatnot.
Well, they're pretty heavy, but yeah, if you've got the strength, you can rotate the coffins around.
Okay. Adric, give me a hand.
What do you need?
Let's try to rotate the coffins toward the door. toward the east.
I should warn you, Adric's been rolling real bad all night.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just assisting you with the advantage.
And the standard operating procedure for Malvir is to cast guidance over and over again, so you can give yourself the 1d6 guidance anytime.
Alright.
It's up to D6 now, or?
Was
So I
it
thought
D4?
Yeah, it was a D4.
Oh.
I think we've been doing D6, but
Oh.
now you say it.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, last game it was a D4. Guidance is
Then it's probably supposed to be d4. I just screwed up.
It's fine.
Guidance is a D4. Yeah, alright. Stick with D4.
So we'll just let that one stand the way it is. You can turn the coffin and yeah, so it rotates. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, let's get the others and start rotating them. Same direction.
So we're trying to point them towards the door, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do this. Oof,
Very
dang.
nice.
That's better.
Let's-
26.
check. Just a straight strength check, okay.
Yeah.
See if I can't try to move one. Nope.
Nothing. Nothing happens when you rotate the coffins.
Oh, all the coffins? Okay.
Any of them or all of them. Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
We're gonna have to investigate these things.
Yeah, I'll get to one of the smaller ones and just see if I can't try to whack
we
it
want to be
open.
backed up.
Yeah,
Whack
just
it
if you
open.
grab a chisel and hammer, you can pop it open. You can get the mortar broken off and crowbar pry it open or something like that, but you can get it open eventually.
Okay. What do
So-
I look inside one of them, the smaller the one of the smaller ones. Just
You see the remains of presumably a priest wearing rotting red robes, begemmed phylacteries made of gold earrings set with tiny sapphires, and simple gold rings etched with the mud sorcerer symbols. Each holds a bronze mace, green with age. Clenched in the teeth of the corpse is a semi-precious inscribed stone, a bloodstone. The gem, not the artifact of
I was gonna say.
insane
Yeah,
power. Just the normal, mundane, everyday bloodstone gem. So,
Does have Mel detect magic?
the inscribed stone radiates magic.
The maces don't.
The mace does not. Nothing else does. Just the inscribed stone clenched in the teeth.
yeah, if it was magic, it wouldn't be so rusted. So
Well, let's
I'll
take the mace away from this thing at least.
Okay.
and then I'll mage hand out the gem from between the teeth.
Oh dear.
Okay. The gem is inscribed with one of the mud sorcerer symbols.
Okay.
Which symbol? Or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter. One of the four.
Okay.
I'll swing it. I'll keep it in my magic hand and take it over to the door. See if it reacts. And just kind of move it up and around.
Not really, no.
Nothing. Dang it. I'll draw them. I'll use it like a like a sparkler and draw the symbol that's on it. See if that make the
Close the door.
yeah.
No.
No?
But
Oh, okay.
why don't... Well, anyway, go on.
Yeah. All right. So not that.
Coffin number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You pop that open, and you've got a similar corpse that pretty much has the basic features that I named before, as well as a inscribed gem that is magical in its mouth. This one is an onyx.
Okay.
And when you pull it out, it's got another mud sorcerer symbol on it.
And
Hey, so there's another mace on this thing. Let's take
Yeah,
that away.
there's another mace. Just mundane, not magical.
That's fine.
okay.
So there was onyx in this one, a bloodstone in the previous one. Well, in a bit we're going to find an emerald. What would... Yeah. Destroyed corpse number 3.
Yeah, so same thing. With a citrine, magical gem in its mouth is a citrine, and it is magical once again. So that's the third one.
Removing mace.
And then the fourth one. So they all have red robes, begemmed phylacteries made of gold. There are 4 of each of these. 4 gold, 2 gold earrings, 2 pairs of earrings, 4 pairs of 2 earrings, set with tiny sapphires. Simple gold rings etched with the mud sorcerer symbols, corresponding to the gem that they have in their mouth. And then the last gem is a carnelian. And those are the 4 magical gems.
Okay. All right.
I have to ask, what is a phylactery?
I think it's like a container, but let me get the exact definition. Well, okay, small leather box containing Hebrew texts on vellum, worn by Jewish men at a morning prayer as a reminder to keep the law. But what does it mean in D&D? It's kind of like a container. A container, a repository.
Yeah.
Could you please give us the official definition of phylactery? No, that's inconclusive. Any item with an interior space in which arcane runes can be inscribed. So, is that clear as mud?
Well, first thing I ask Siri, and I guess I do a lot of D&D research because the first thing that comes up is lich.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. The phylactery for their soul. They can then devour you again if you need to, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
connotation of phylactery is that it usually goes along with a lich's soul,
Yeah.
but that is
Yeah.
that's the normal whatever.
Mhm. But yeah, no. Yeah, they're not moving, so they're definitely not liches. Okay.
Well, that just leaves 2 giants.
Okay. All right. Pop those open next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 2 hill giant corpses wrapped in filthy strips of linen. Each grasps a huge gem at its chest. Scrawled in the Mud Sorcerer language on the linens wrapped around the northern mummy's chest is a clue. Let's see, is that clue number 3? I think it is. So here is clue number 3.
Make it. Oh. Ah. Okay.
Okay, well, back in the original room was a black pillar with the symbols of Zola. So maybe that's what we need here.
Or
It's the only place I can think of where that would be applicable.
just point just take the gems in each gem and just point them at each other, like next to each other, like holding like next to next, and then the other two, and have all the signs against each other, looking at each other and on the gems.
This sign will make it full. The only thing that worries me here, you mentioned they had rings, each with a symbol. Which symbol did each jewel come from?
It's the the handouts, the symbol 1, 2, 3, 4. It's those symbols.
Yeah. Right, but we've got 4 different stones here, and it sounds like we're gonna have to match them to the relevant symbol. So,
gotcha.
Just look at these corpses.
Okay, I'll just put a note on the handouts for the symbols, which is the corresponding gem. And you've got clue number 3, right? That showed up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so the first one is bloodstone. The second one is carnelian. The third symbol is citrine. And the fourth symbol, it does kind of look like a keyhole. Can't argue with that. Fourth symbol is onyx. So I put a note in the symbol 1 through 4 handouts that say which gem corresponds.
Cool. And there was also mention of a huge jewel on each of the stone giants.
They're clutching it in their grasps to their chest.
Okay. And do these stone giants have weapons?
Hill giants.
Hill giants.
They do not have any obvious weapons.
Okay. And there's nothing on this door that indicates the jewels need to be applied there?
No. So, and when you point the jewels at each other, nothing really happens.
Okay.
Otten, just so you know, we sent Owler beyond this gate. Maybe we could do that again so you can see what we saw.
Okay, let me no. You don't want to go through.
Oh. One sec.
Ah!
face here.
Yeah.
I think this was face number 1.
Let me check some distance here.
No,
It was face number 2, actually. It was the first one you found, but it's the handout that says face number 2. You would, I think the module was expecting you to find the one to the west first, but it didn't happen that way.
This one looks like it was whistling, and both of the faces seem to be, there's like a breath coming out of the nose. This feels like it's wind. And
This
the
one's...
original face one looks like fire.
Yeah, kind of looks like a fire there. This one looks... Yeah, maybe air, but it's got his eyes looking. The other one has eyes closed. This one's eyes looking to the upper right. It's upper right. Or upper left, I should say.
And Owler can't go any further afield, can he?
No, he can... See,
I
according...
didn't ask that last time. We kind of found this thing, and
yeah.
so I want to see whether he can.
Here we will. Okay. While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through its eyes and hear what it hears to start your next turn. Yeah, as an action, you could. Yeah. So basically, as long as he's within 100 feet of me, I can communicate with him, but it doesn't say it. There's nothing really in here that says there's an actual distance limit other than just the communicate telepathically with him for 100 feet. So it's like I could look through his eyes for however, but I can't actually communicate with him, so I can't tell him left or right. He would decide left or right on his own, or as long as he's within 100 feet of me. So I will get close to the door as I can.
Okay.
There. And then as long as he's within 100 feet of me, should be okay. So let me pull back to here and then see how far we can get. That's 65.
That room has a single pillar in the center. I gotta move around a little bit here. It's a pillar of green basalt, and it has a remarkable size, 6 feet in diameter. And that's pretty much, as far as you can tell, all there is to say about the room.
Okay.
So, did Owler go up to the north side too? I was kind of looking something up.
No, not yet. I went south first, and then
Okay.
I'm heading north now. Still within a door there. See a door there. Door. And that's technically the limit of that, but... And then...
So we're not saying anything.
Isn't that?
So you have to describe it.
Is that past the limit of your?
No, that was right there's 100 feet from where I'm at.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But that's just communication. I can't, So I mean, theoretically, I could just keep looking through his eyes. I just can't tell him left or right. It doesn't say there's really a limit on how far away he can get from me.
So these rooms are full of pillars. The hall to the east is a wide corridor, 20 foot high. And there's an armored suit in the corridor.
Distance.
And then the other side, the west side you were looking at, is a dark chamber of black pillars fashioned to look like huge snakes coiled along the pillars.
Okay.
To the east, this is a ceremonial chamber with a very ornate rug that has a depiction of various very weird rituals. Hey, you can't be there. Go back.
I know, that's what I do. I accidentally grabbed myself, not the bird. Sorry.
And a bunch of like weird and foul creatures of water and devotees of the mud sorcerers. The ceiling above is painted with swirling patterns of churning water with alien creatures struggling in the chaotic whirl. The north and south wall have a curtain on them.
There's a lot going on beyond this gate, but we don't seem to be able to get it open.
Yeah.
There's no locks. There's no way of opening this gate, is there?
No.
Not from here, no. Doesn't look like it.
So let's try the jewels in the pillar in the previous room. See whether that solves our gate problem.
Right, okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll just 4 of us each take 1 gem to each sign and the corresponding sign and pop it in. Yep. And I'll keep out. Oh, not that one.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I was gonna say I was gonna keep Owler to the thing, and he would let me know if it moved or not. But perception.
Owler is where now?
He's up at the corner here.
Okay. This gate to the east lifts up.
Okay. To the east.
Right,
cool.
Let me see your perception. Okay. There are new compartments open on this pillar that were not open before.
Okay. What's in them?
Let's see.
Which pillar? This pillar?
The one on the northwest side of the room.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This pillar's been quite instrumental up until now.
And I'll look it around and I'll mage hand, and if I can look inside, and then if not, I'll just mage hand and feel around.
Did dogs fall asleep?
I don't know. He hasn't
He
talked.
sounded pretty tired.
Yeah.
I wonder if he fell asleep.
I mean, I was in a food. I mean, I was starting to go food coma from having a bunch of Italians. So.
Oh yeah, pasta. That'll do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, and then I had some sangria with it too. I was like, "Oh, that's not the best sangria." I'm tired now.
I need coffee soon. What have we got in the pillar?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Sorry.
You're good.
Right.
It's a complicated adventure. I thought I read it thoroughly, but apparently I should have read it more thoroughly. The compartment within the black pillar contains a dagger and sword, and a sealed bone tube, scroll tube, containing a piece of aged vellum. There are numerous gems as well, and a platinum statue representing resembling the cat-headed statue, and 2 potions and another scroll. The scroll, this one is magical. It's not just like a regular written scroll.
This is something interesting, because the cat statue before had some fake weapons on it. They were kind of imprinted to be magical, but weren't at all useful. So there's a statue in the bottom left-hand corner of this room. Here. It was wearing plate armor, which turned out to be armor of vulnerability. And it had a couple of fake weapons. Are those the same as the weapons in this cabinet? I think you said one of them was
when you check them and inspect them, they just have magical aura cast on them, so it just, again, all that does is it just gives them a magical aura, but it doesn't actually do anything.
It's the same again for the ones that are stored in these
cabinets. For the dagger and the sword, yes.
Right.
The scroll and the potions are legitimately magical.
I'll spend the time. Yeah, I'll spend the time and identify them.
The potions are diminution and... Hold on a second. Roll your Arcana checks to identify.
Okay. This will go well. Well, 9.
And you can do the inspiration on all those.
Okay. Well, 20 on that second one, and then.
Assume you have guidance on this.
Oh yeah. That one for sure. That would be a 12, and then a...
So you've got a scroll of stone skin, a potion of diminution, and a potion of flying.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna do a 10-minute break.
What do you reckon then, guys?
It looks like it's just you and me. Thorin, so looks like Dog's out. We're sleeping.
Seems like Dogs fell asleep, I'm pretty sure.
He was telling me he had a busy day, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
All right, let's crack this puppy open. Did I hear that Owler had heard the door open or something?
Yeah.
All right. Guess we settle back up that way then.
Yep.
The gate of knives is open. Babyface tells us nothing.
When you guys walk past, the gate slams shut again.
Of course it does.
Oh well. Didn't want to go back that way anyway.
That's the seems to be the MO around this place.
Right. Alright.
You said it was a potion of... potion of flying and a potion of...
Potion of reduce or diminution.
Oh.
I'm not sure which... Potion that makes you smaller is basically the point.
Diminution, yeah. Oh, you gain the effect of of the enlarge/reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration for 1 to 4 hours. Wow. A red portion liquid. The red in the potion's liquid continuously contract. Here, there we are. So
Yep,
you
Maybe
can
a
go.
fun little episode.
You can go big or small.
No, it's only going to do reduce.
Oh.
All right, what have we got here?
Oh, you gain the reduce effect. Okay.
A pillar of green basalt stands in the center of this chamber, 6 feet in diameter. It's a largely bare room other than that.
Trust it.
It says like a pillar should have been here, but isn't.
Wow, basalt mineral.
I'll just wave my axe around over this pillar to make sure there isn't something invisible stood on it.
No, you're good. No invisible monsters.
That's a relief.
You can breathe easy.
Inspect the pillar.
It's basically lava rock.
Do an investigation check to inspect the pillar.
It's rock. Good old Adric.
The
24 from
column's
Amy.
south side has a keyhole at its base.
Okay.
And the pillar is trapped with something in the evocation school.
Wait, there are pillars in the room as well as this one, or on the south side of this pillar?
The south side of this pillar, so.
Right. Does the black key fit it?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, evocation. That's fire and lightning. You know, that kind of burning. That kind of stuff. You know.
Yes.
Basically, just
You gotta find the key first, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'll search. I'll start going along the walls and just start patting and see if I can't find a hidden compartment or something. Just start searching all the walls, starting here and then working my way around.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. You can use your guidance.
Investigation. Ooh. And
Yeah, you've got the walls thoroughly searched, and there's no secret compartments or openings or hidden keys or anything.
okay.
So just a completely bare room, literally bare.
Just gonna look up how high up is the ceiling, and is there anything above us?
This one is there's nothing above you, and the ceiling is 15 feet up.
Given a potion of flying for something, guys. But is there anything obvious that stands out on the ceiling?
Well, don't forget, Malvir has a
He's got a
boot.
set of wings.
He's got the boots of flying as well. So no, other than the pillar in the center, there's nothing that really stands out or catches your attention.
Still think there's something to this face further up, but it sounds like Owler found some other rooms as well, so maybe we investigate.
Yeah, we'll come back. Okay. Next room.
This thing bothers me.
Pillar of black rock.
The pillar is
Yeah.
green basalt.
Yeah. I'm just making notes for myself because keyhole on the south side.
Is there anything now that we're closer to this statue that stands out more because we weren't able to inspect it through the gate before?
Make an investigation check. Adric is investigating the statue.
Trick investigates nothing.
All right.
That's a bit better.
Adric does not find anything.
I look as well. Should have said that before I rolled, but nothing escapes my eyes.
A word is carved into the face. Sorry, into the wall beneath the face. Iliatak, which means listen in the language of the Jazulian.
Face number 2. Listen.
And the face is radiating evocation magic.
I look in its ears.
It has a key in its left ear, and Adric needs to make a well, you can do dexterity or strength save, either one. A huge blast of air comes through its mouth, very powerful. And you can hold yourself in place or you can dodge.
Strength or dexterity, did you say?
Yeah, right. Either one. Whichever
Your strength.
whichever you like
Strength
better.
it is. Grand total of 14.
Put your inspiration on it.
You want me to use a point of inspiration?
Or I mean, that's not what I meant. Your guidance from Mal. Okay, you got
18.
it.
Okay.
You are held in place. The blast of air is trying to push you back into the wall of daggers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And does it stop or?
Oh yeah,
is
it
just
stops. It's like a quick
okay.
blast.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think I know what this key goes to.
So let me print something real quick.
Okay.
If you could bear with me for a moment here.
To listen.
I would have not thought to look in the guy's ear after seeing listen.
Key
So this is a green key.
here.
Oh, well, it seems like it matches the green pillar.
Yep. Left
But
ear.
nonetheless, I'm going to stand in the corridor whilst you try this.
Green key. All right, and I actually will stand back to this corner, and I will keep Aller out of. I'll disappear Aller or send him over to next to Edric. Just sit on your shoulder there, and then I will mage hand out the key to the keyhole. I don't want that. I just need to think. Come on.
The key
And mage
fits
hand-
perfectly into the hole.
Okay. And turn.
Which way?
Just normal unlock. So toward my right. I'll turn it right.
Okay.
My right.
You were gone for the black pillar. The black pillar it took like a full 360-degree turn before it opened. Yeah. But this one, as you are pushing it through, as you're rotating it, it's not quite doing anything. Are you going to go all the way to 360 degrees?
Yeah, I'll just mage hand the hand just to turn it completely around. Whichever way. If it gets stuck one way, then go the other way, and then, or whatever. Just 360, and if it stops at a certain point, then I'll just do 360 the other direction.
Okay. When you turn it 360 degrees to the right, there is... Let me take a look here. I've kind of... Yeah, there's a very large explosion. And it goes out
that's not good.
It goes out in a cone pointing south.
Okay. Hopefully I'm...
Pretty much like that.
Okay. And am I out of the way, or do I need to make a save?
I think you're pretty much out of the way.
Okay, just checking. I mean, definitely just flip in and throw it, but...
You've got now an oval, large oval opening in the south, in the south face of the pillar, and it is now you can tell that it's hollow. Inside the opening is a purple coffin made of wood, sitting upright in the pillar cavity.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
A few of you working together can pull it out.
I think we want to detect magic and look for traps first.
Yeah, I'll check it for traps. Purple coffin.
Okay, do a investigation, and Mal will use his detect magic, and it is not magical.
See if it's trapped. Oh wait, hold on. And 28 total then. Investigation. Guidance.
Okay, so no traps apparent.
What's the... Oh, there's the coffin. Kind of small, but okay. I guess we'll
Yeah, it did come in kind of small.
open the coffin.
So you want a strength check to move this thing?
No, you can just get it out with working together, so.
All right.
Pop it open.
Okay. The coffin lid is only an inch thick, with dozens of nails. It depicts a beautiful woman with flowing black hair, crossed hands over her chest, eyes closed as if in a deep dream. A silver pendant bearing the first mud sorcerer symbol is around her delicate neck. The corpse within, however, is that of a male half-elf, a horrid mummified grimace of pain on his face. You see what appears to be a necklace similar to the one you found in the grave earlier around his neck, and upon closer inspections you can see that his throat was strangled.
Oh man, these are an assassin's chef's kiss for an assassin. I know a lady who could use one of these, but
there's a silver pendant around the neck, but there is no mud sorcerer symbol on it. If you are casting detect magic and doing your identify, this is another necklace of strangulation.
yeah.
A metal scroll tube is being clutched in the cadaver's left hand.
Mage hand and yank that out.
So, somebody convinced all of these mages to wear a necklace that wasn't the same as their cult. They all laid down and then were strangled conveniently in their coffins, or they were laid to rest after their being strangled by these things.
Yeah, they either laid down in these coffins or somebody strangled them and put them in the coffins and put them in place. And the scroll says, to sail the ship that is smiled upon, the silver necklace must be donned.
Oh, hell no, am I putting that thing on? Put it round Owler's neck.
Nope. Then that'll take me another hour to pull that bird back. No, thank you. Let's see, necklace of string.
Well, okay, let's take the necklace at the very least.
Oh yeah, no.
To
I know
sail
someone
the
who could
ship
use that.
is smiled upon. Okay.
Potion of fly, potion of diminution, scroll of stone skin. Okay.
So I suppose if we used the scroll of stone skin and then stuck this thing on, it probably couldn't strangle us.
That would be what I would assume, yeah.
Is there anything else going on this body? You said it's a half-elf.
Let's see.
Coexist, right?
Yeah, you don't see. He has rotted robes of faded red and blue. That's the only other thing there is to say about this body.
This one's different. It's wearing robes of red and blue. The others were all wearing robes of red, right?
Right. So, and he doesn't have a mace or those jewelry and baubles or any of the symbols.
But the placement of the body here, it implies a level of leadership or rivalry for this person that wasn't shown by the others. Is where I think I'm going with this.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so next dogs. Okay, so nothing else in the body. Okay.
Alright, let's check out these other rooms.
Yeah. Curious. All right. Get moving then, I guess. All right. Do we want to go to this one with the curtains?
The hallway is 20 foot high and made of black marble and has a series of pillars through the middle.
Pillars bother me. Pillars have always been something else in this place.
Yeah.
There is a painting of a camel head on this door, on the south side of this door. A fanged camel's head.
We
The vampire
had a
camel.
fanged. Why did we have something fanged before?
One of those mouths were fanged. Those faces.
That was the cat. Which I'd have expected. Fanged camel, on the other hand, is not something that normally comes up in conversation.
Oh, they're just turning everything into vampires down here, or what?
So I want to see where this leads. So we've got. Is that a? You said that's a tapestry or a portrait or something over a door, or is?
It's
Is
painted
that a-
onto the door.
Right.
So
What about
it's either-
down here? What's that one?
That is a locked door.
All right. Oh, not able to do that. Oh no, I got. Oh boy. Oh no.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Ah. Okay. Haller stays here. Me and the. Yeah, I can hold the torch. Oh my god. I'll hit the door. Check the door for locked and trap. I mean, for traps. 24.
It has a magical lock on it, but it does not appear to be trapped.
All right. Magical lock. Damn. And no one has a dispel magic in their repertoire, I assume. Alvier.
Nope. We did not
Yep.
find one.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just saying I didn't know if someone had the ability had dispel magic as a.
Yeah, I
Spell
looked
or
through Henry's spells and I looked through Mal's spells, and there's no dispel magic.
What the heck? Always take a dispel magic or counter spell at least if you can. Okay.
No, hang. Mel has counter spell.
Oh yeah, but that's just for that's a reaction to if someone's casting a spell. It doesn't dispel. I mean, it dispels, but it doesn't dispel. You know what I mean?
It's not the same thing as a dispel magic spell.
Right.
Got it.
It'll basically. Oh, you want to spell? No, you don't get to. But then again, there's situations where one guy's casting, and then you cast, and he's like counterspell, and then you're counterspelling his counterspell, and then there's the third guy who's counterspelling the counterspell to the counterspell.
Yep.
Counterspell. All right, I guess we're gonna. It's a magical lock, so I could try, but I feel like I'm going to break something if I do try with my thieves' tools. Essentially, I can't get anything lower than a 30, so, but.
Mal will do his standard operating procedure guidance.
Okay.
Adfrey will stand well back.
Okay. That'll do it.
40? Christ.
Well,
Wow.
these are the rolls you need in this one.
Oh. Stink. Oh.
You want to throw guidance on?
I still can't get through, but
You can't?
it won't let me walk. Oh, now I can. I don't know. It was probably too wide. Okay. I stepped through the door. With the door.
There's a chest in the door.
Okay. In the door or behind the door?
Through, like, in the room.
Anytime.
1 second, I gotta deal with some family thing real fast.
Sure. No worries. family's more important.
Regular old chest.
It's a metal chest and it's locked.
That sounds like a job for Orton.
Cigarettes, pyramids, and temples.
Whilst he's dealing with that, I'll toddle to this room and see what I'm looking at in here.
Black pillars in this dark chamber are fashioned to look as though enormous snake-like creatures are coiled up around them. The heads of the snake-like carvings are those of various animals and humanoids.
Oh dear. Back to the group. Nothing to see there. Wait, like there was snake-like, but then had various animal heads on top of the snake bodies.
Yeah.
Lovely. Get the chance, or click on my token sometime. Added ability, skill checks, and saving throws as buttons in initiative. It's pretty cool to set up. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, got a steel chest for you to unlock, Otten.
Okay. Oh well, he rolled it for me, but that's that's not right.
Cool.
So.
You can. Why don't you roll it? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how long you were going to be gone. I'd rather you did it.
Yeah. There we are. 30. The lowest I can get is a 30 because, with the because it's expertise, so that's double proficiency. So that's 10 plus 4 for my dex. So that's 14, but plus the gloves makes 19, plus the luck stone makes it 20.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah. Like, I mean, somehow the gloves can get destroyed, and, that way it's not so ridiculous.
You get the chest open, and it contains a very thick tome entitled Codices il Yoryushi Itemet, which is Manual of Yoryushi's Automaton. It holds 8 flasks of oil, a number of odd-looking metal tools, and that is all you find.
That seems like one for Henry.
So basically, it's a manual to build a robot. Okay.
Do you want Henry to inspect it?
Sure. If he can even read it, I'm assuming it's in the ancient language, so I'd probably be having to do the translations. But
well, it does have schematics and such, so he can at least look at that, and maybe you can translate for him.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can convert Bastion from a dog to a robo dog, from a robo dog to a robo dog minotaur thing.
Robo Dog Minotaur thing?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. Okay, well, right now I'm looking at a spinning wheel, so as soon as it lets me do something, I've got to roll an intelligence check for Henry.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, it did load, so okay. Intelligence check. with the
Okay, that way on.
That's going to be 10. And I'm going to use Flash of Genius on that too. Flash of Genius. How much does that give me? Cool. Okay. So as Henry is looking through the text, he finds a secret compartment in the back of the tome that has a metal key. The manual is poorly written and missing crucial information. It does reveal that there is a big diamond in the center of the automaton's chest. If the automaton explodes, the diamond is obliterated. It's worth 5,000 gold.
Okay. I believe we need diamonds for Revivify anyway. So it'd be nice to save it if we could.
Yeah.
So that would give you a lot of castings of Revivify, I do believe.
Well,
Yeah. I think it consumes it though.
yeah, it does. So you have to. It's a. See, Revivify is 300 gold, I believe. Double checking. But I don't know. Does Malvir have that?
Thought Henry was getting close. I'm not sure.
3.
Anyway, diamonds are a girl's best friend, so
Yep.
Henry has it. Henry has Revivify.
Yeah.
So he can cast that, and it's diamond's worth 3. So you could cut the diamond into 16 pieces and have 16 castings of Revivify.
Or save a couple of those for a resurrection.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Full-on resurrection. That one's 500 gold, though.
So back here, the door had, what was it?
Banged camel.
Banged camel. That's why I was having trouble remembering it.
Okay, I will. Oh boy. You know what? All right, Alan's and the painting or tapestry is on the door itself, nailed to the door.
It's painted physically onto the door. It's not a tapestry. It's
okay.
The paint is on the door.
Okay, fanged. Defang it or camel. You know, I'll just check the door for traps. Well, does Malvir's wand, does it, the wand of detection give off anything? Magic detection give off anything from the door?
I think it... Yeah, it's not magical.
Okay. Alright, well then I'll just check the door and see if I can open it and unlock it and all that, you know?
Do an investigation check.
29 plus D4. 31.
The door is locked and it's impossible to unlock.
Okay. Nothing's impossible. Not when you get a nat 20 plus 20. I'm gonna laugh about that for the rest
we
of
got
my
down
lives.
here.
Alright.
That's the room that is a ceremonial chamber that the rug depicts a violent watery maelstrom along with the ceiling depicting a similar... everybody make an intelligence check. Just straight intelligence check.
Ooh, 21.
Okay. I'm just
Oh, it's a save.
I'm holding you in place for a minute. I just locked the tokens. It's nothing like nothing to worry about, but 21 will do it anyway.
Try that again.
The rug Otten can see is a magical trap, and Mal tells you it's radiating a yellow necromantic aura.
Yeah. Probably a rug of smothering or something. I say, stay off the rug.
Smothering wouldn't be necromantic.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, my brain. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's, yeah, that's right. Henry, don't do it.
I'm not going to. So,
Man. Well, these are curtains or something. Tapestry.
this room has several decorations. A large rug covers the middle of the floor, woven with a scene that mirrors the painting on the ceiling, except that it shows humanoids and a few beasts in the water. A large tapestry on the north wall depicts several animal-headed humanoids staring into the chamber as if in a trance. Another tapestry on the south wall depicts a banquet scene in which animal-headed beings fight one another for scraps of food. A deep red marble altar flanked by two brass candelabras stands against the east wall. Each candelabra holds 7 candles, all black except for the southernmost one, which is red. The altar has dozens of symbols etched into it, and several items rest on top of it. 2 brass braziers with glowing hot coals stand in the northwest and southwest corners.
Okay. Oh, but that red candle. Stare. Left. That. The rug will kill me. Damn, my head's.
Malvir tells you that the braziers are radiating an evocation magic.
I will mage hand the and are the candles on the altar lit or not?
Yes.
Okay. I will mage hand. Take the mage hand, and I will go get the red candle. Pick it up. Oh, I have to get closer.
Whoops, I screwed that up. They're not lit. They're just sitting there.
Okay, that's fine. I will skirt around away from that, from the rug, and what the? Now I have 2 mage hands up. That's weird. I will grab the red candle and bring it to me. It should be. Yeah, that's just within 30 feet of me. Bring myself the candle. It's not my mage hand. Okay.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out what the heck. Yeah. So my mage hand, bring the red candle to me. And the braziers are not lit or are lit?
The braziers are lit and radiating evocation magic.
Okay. I will take the candle and the red candle, light it with the southern brazier, and then take it, do my best to not have the,
When you put the candle over the brazier, it fires a hot coal out at you, hitting an armor class of 22,
oh yeah, that hits.
which will do 1d10 fire damage.
Okay, well,
Oh, there you go, 10.
uncanny dodge, if I
Sure.
can.
Yeah. You can.
So that's just 5. Or not, or none, whatever. So 5 damage, okay.
We'll count it as half.
Yeah, so 5 damage, okay. So, but the candle's now lit, or did it get
Yeah, the
blasted
candle
too?
is now lit.
Okay.
And make a perception check.
Okay.
You can have guidance on that one. I mean, like always.
24 plus D4. 25.
Oh, I think I screwed that up too, but you know what? I think I'll just... You can see a pink glow coming from behind the tapestry.
Okay. I'll put the candle, I'll move it slowly so it doesn't go out, and put it back on the one candelabra for now with the hand. And then I'll move the tapestry over and look behind it with my mage hand.
There is a secret door on the south wall outlined in a magical pink aura.
Okay.
Or rather, the candle is emitting pink smoke that seeks out the secret door and outlines it.
Okay.
I guess would be more accurate to say.
Okay. I go check out the door then and see if I could go through. But get ready to bounce back and away if I need to. So I'll go check the door, and I guess I'll take the candle with me and just wave it around and let it smoke it and go through the door if I can.
Okay. The door has a button that opens it. Let me take the barrier off.
With me.
Curious about the other tapestry.
Yeah, I know, but let's see where this goes first. And
Just curious, if I slide back the other tapestry, do we find a similar door?
Well, there's the candle is not outlining anything on the north wall.
Okay. Let's go south.
A faded mural covers the entire length of the east wall of this corridor. It depicts 4 humanoids, bull, camel, cat, and mole-headed, each together holding a long green banner with an inscription in Talisi.
camel, hat, and what was the other one?
Bull, camel, cat, and mole.
Mole. Okay.
And I think... Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, checking for traps. Checking for traps. Checking for traps.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll the traps check.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
30 plus guidance. 33.
There is a trapped stone right in front of you that will release a magical trap if it's set off.
I will disarm the trap.
Okay. Okay. And the banner reads as follows. Pig or camel bring you woe. Hippo clears the way to go.
Okay. Pig or okay. Or camel bring you woe. Hippo leaves
Not one of our 4 animals.
you go. Yeah, I know.
It sounds like we really don't want to open that camel door.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not that we could anyway, but...
Right.
Alright.
Moving
What's
up.
ahead?
Yeah, it's like checking for traps. If any more traps, let me know.
No. No more traps.
Okay. At least that hallway. Don't know about this hallway.
Yeah. Veins of black run through the white stone of the chamber ahead. 2 pools, one long and one short, both shallow, occupy the room's center. The long pool
Would be able to
holds
recognize
clear...
the stone?
The ceiling is 20 feet high. It's not giving me a material. Probably marble, I'm going to guess. Sounds like marble.
Yeah.
The long pool holds clear water in which countless rainbow-colored fish swim. Coins are scattered all over the pool's bottom. A carved face is prominent on the west wall. This one grimaces with its nostrils flared, its eyes wide, and lips taut across fangs.
Okay. Oh.
Nice.
Actually, okay. You know what? Yeah, well, no, we got trapped behind it anyway, so yeah. Taking what we learned from the last one. Of course, check for traps as I walk along. Doorway this way, doorway to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to make my way to the face. And I will look behind it to see if there's any wording or anything written around it or on it.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
33. And if Mal's nearby, guidance.
The face has a secret door built into it, which has a lock in the right nostril. It will not open without the key.
3. Oh. Right.
How deep is the pool?
Shallow. Maybe 2 feet, 3 feet deep.
Hippo.
So
Can I
less,
look for anything out of the place in the pool?
less than a meter.
Look for a key.
Yeah, I'll check the little pool.
The smaller pool is 2.5 feet deep and contains 18 platinum, 26 gold, 105 silver, and 161 copper.
Gonna grab the.
And the bigger pool just had fish in it, apparently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some coins.
Not
Hippo
gonna
clears the way. So,
look for hippo.
and what was the one about the ship? The
Um,
smiling ship or something like that?
let's see. What was that, number 5? Nope. We sailed the ship that is smiled upon. The silver necklace must be donned. And this face was snarling, not smiling. So,
Right. So hippo clears the way. What do hippos do? Languish in water.
yep.
Who fancies a bath?
I guess I will, since I can move pretty fast out of the way. So I'll dive into the small pool and just swim around or just splash like a little kid. Or
You're fine. Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Straight intelligence. Come on, do me a 17, maybe guidance. 20 total.
You notice that there is, among the copper coins, there's a copper key that is kind of hard to see.
Okay. Copper key. Okay. Got a copper key. Did the hole in the nose look coppery?
Well, I don't think you could really see it.
Yeah, okay. I'll just
Worth a punt.
yeah, I'll mage hand nope, not Eller. Where is the I'll take the mage key with the mage hand and stick it up its nose.
All right. The key clicks open and the door unlocks but does not move.
Right. And I guess I'll go over and push open the door.
Does not push.
Okay. Doesn't. Oh.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Otten cannot get that door open.
Nope. Edric.
Adric can get that door open.
Yeah.
I'm useful for science.
There you go. That opens into a corridor beyond.
Perhaps.
Checking for traps. Checking for traps. Checking
And
for
down lower
traps.
ahead as well.
Yeah. I gotta delayer things.
And just for fun, Henry checks on this door down here. This is a one-way door that opens south and puts you back into the Hall of Pillars.
Okay.
Everybody make a insight check.
No. 41. Can't guidance everybody, so. Wait, cool. Oh, that was the camel door.
It's a one-way door. It lets you through to the south and shuts behind you.
All right.
Insight.
Oh, okay.
So Henry and Otten are thinking like this complex probably has a lot of one-way doors. Some of the doors that we can't get through might be one way coming from the other direction. You know, like Metroid.
Looks like yeah, the from what Aller can see, looks like we're back circles around a lot.
The stairs to the north descend 40 feet and then the corridor ends. The
I say let's
chamber to the south is the pillars that are snakes.
Yeah.
With different heads.
This one that goes to the north and a set of stairs.
Yep.
Definitely would like to investigate further.
Yep, so that goes down 40 feet and then just kind of stops at a dead end.
Yep, and Adric discovers nothing, I'm sure.
Adric discovers nothing.
He is on fire today.
I will.
This room is likely to be very bad.
87 gun 20. I know, that's why I'm just sticking to the outside and just had Aller fly through. See if I can't get him to go. Enough.
Can Owler do a wisdom check?
Okay, let me pull it up. See, he's got a +1 to his wisdom, so just a wisdom check. 14. Okay. Not bad for a wise owl. But I mean, his perception is +3, and he has advantage on that. Keen hearing and sight. I measured it out. He's 100 feet from me right now. That I can. Yeah, it's like 100 feet from me right now.
And this is a corridor that goes south. It doesn't appear particularly remarkable.
Okay.
To save you a little bit of time, I will tell you that if you come down here, you will encounter a door that opens back into the chamber with the 4 statues and the 1 pillar in the corner, and that is a one-way door that will let you in, and then it'll shut behind you. It won't let you back out.
Okay. I figured, because that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, it probably goes to that. Yeah.
The one with the air coming through its nostrils.
Yeah, yeah. Or... Oh. That was...
I think you weren't here yet. They found that face, the first face that has... It's listed as face number 1, and it's it had air coming through its nostrils.
Oh, okay. And then no writing or anything on it?
No, or at least not that you found, so...
Okay. I was like... I don't know. I'm just seeing what Aller saw, that's all, so...
I'll tell Lawton about that staircase behind us. Seems kind of weird. Maybe go and check it out.
Oh, there was also that other corridor to the by the long pool, and there was that hallway up the that went pretty that way. No, there was that bigger pillar there. But I'll move back here. I'm just okay. I will check the stairway for traps, and there's a walk down. 28. $32.
The stairs of this cold, dusty corridor descend 40 feet. 20 feet beyond the last step, the hall seems to end at a blank wall. At the vertical face of the final step, the words north then south are etched in Talisi.
So look north, then look south. I'll look north, and then I'll look south.
You find a secret door to the north. Yeah, you find a secret door to the north.
Do the little...
A particularly large mud sorcerer symbol, symbol number 4, dominates the center of the north wall.
A weird triangle swirly thing. Okay, so that's represented. What was that represent? Onyx. Okay. Did when we used those 4 stones from the that were in the teeth, did they stay where they were, or did we keep them with us?
You kept them with you.
Okay, I will take the onyx stone and put it next to this symbol.
Okay. The secret door opens and reveals a 10-foot by 10-foot blank chamber beyond.
Okay. Blank chamber. Okay. Edric, here's the stone. Hold that. I'm going through in case it shuts on me. Open it back up. What I say?
So you're tossing the stone to Adric, you're saying?
Yeah, I'll hand it to him.
Okay.
And go through the door.
It's a 10-foot by 10-foot featureless room.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm
just bare rock.
Okay. Door stays open as I step into it. Okay. Featureless. You're 11 hours ahead of us. Or 13 hours ahead of us.
What did you find?
It's just a blank room. That's all I can see. I'm just at the end of the corridor here. I don't see anything else.
Malvir can detect a whitish-green aura of magic in the blank rune, which would indicate conjuration or summoning magic.
Summoning magic. Okay. Conjuration. Summoning. Was it designed to summon something to here and trap it, or? And...
Is the magic centered in one particular area of the room?
It's the entire floor.
Or
I'll shut the door behind me. I'll
With
just shut the.
everybody out here?
Yeah, I'll step into the room and shut the door behind me. Or do we think, well, if it's conjuring, summoning, then
never split the party.
I know that's why it's just me. That's one thing. No, okay.
When you shut the door behind you, you notice that the symbol appears on the other side of the door as well. So, in other words, you can see it from the inside as well.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
Adric has the stone right now, so.
Yeah, and I tell before I go in, I tell him wait a minute and then put it there, and then let me back out. I guess if I can get out. Otherwise, I'm gonna die here, and I'm dead. Nothing happens to me when I. Okay, that's it. Okay.
No.
I'll just-
Adric is on the outside. The rest of the
Right.
party is on the outside. You're closed inside.
Yeah.
You'll have to yell pretty loud, but your voice can get through, and I'm sure even if you didn't, he'd open it sooner or later. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like before I actually shut the door on me and open it back up for me in a minute, just see what happens. Unless you hear wailing of death. So okay, so step back out. I don't know.
the only feature you noticed was the same rune on the inside of the door when it closed.
Ah, north then south. Open it towards the north. Everyone into the room. Everyone into the room. Fit in the room, and then close the door, and then take the stone and put it back in. Open the door to the south.
Okay.
I'm not following.
The room's walls shimmer for just a moment, almost imperceptibly. And this is going to take just a moment.
Yeah.
So bear with me.
South. It's like the room, that first door in Willy Wonka where he's like, they put in, close the thing, and then he walks around the room like, no, where's the door? Where's the door? Ah, here's the door. And it's the same door. And everyone's like, it's the same door. And then he opens it back up and it's a corridor.
Okay.
I think everyone's. Yeah. We're all going off camera then. Why not? Why waste the resources? Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh, I technically put you in the wrong place.
Okay.
You're one square to the south.
Oh, I can't even see anything, so.
No, same.
You're in a 10-foot by 10-foot room.
Right.
that is identical to the one you came from. So you should see a little 10-foot by 10-foot square, basically, is what you should see. Oh, and I've got you on the wrong layer. I've got you on the wrong layer. Silly me.
Ooh. Okay. So tiny.
Now it should. Does that look right? You're just in a tiny little square.
Yeah, I guess we'll just open the door with the symbol if we can, and step out, and whichever way is out.
Okay. As you're stepping out, you notice that the north wall began to sink down. And then you walked out, and this door shuts behind you once again.
Okay.
So, make sure it's in the right place. Oh, Adric didn't make it to the token layer. Sorry about that.
All good. Alright.
Make sure we're all in the same place here.
Another pillared hallway in front of us.
Yeah.
This chamber's ceiling is 25 feet above and supported by a great number of carved gray marble pillars, decorated with intertwining thorny roses, snakes, and delicately clawed hands, making strange signs. A 20 by 20 foot pool of murky water is doodly-doo at the chamber's center.
So, okay, that's weird looking. Yeah.
What's in there?
Well, it says hippo. Well, remember, hippo clears the way to go.
You don't have to remember. The handout is in your journal.
I know. I'm just reminding. Always remember hippos going to the water, so I will dive into the water with my lit sword. Well, hold on. And you said it was like mercurial liquid, you said? Or is it just clear water? Or here-ish water. I'm sorry.
It's cloudy. It's murky.
Okay.
Where else have we got?
And there's nothing
so we got
else.
another.
Doesn't say much about the water. Check the... Okay, so, oh, don't go over there yet. Go back to where you were.
I'm back. Or
Henry is getting pushed into the pool by some unseen force.
I cast see invisibility.
See invisibility does not reveal anything.
God dang it. a spell. I still have cast.
I'll just go over and try to stop anything that's pushing at Henry. I can't move.
Oh, you got caught in a barrier.
Ah, got it. So come around here and try and push at whatever's on Henry's back.
You pull him out, and the steel defender gets pushed in by some unseen force into the water.
Hell is. What the hell? Shit.
I'll move around and try and.
Oh no.
So I guess swipe at whatever. Try to push Bastion in.
There's nothing.
What the? Unseen force? What the?
You haven't gone over here yet.
No, no, we haven't. I mean,
You want us to?
I was just saying that when you went over there and I told you to go back, I'm counting it as you haven't gone over there yet.
okay.
I'm not saying I want you to or don't want you to. Just strike it from your memory that you were over there.
Does the water react to Bastion being in there at all?
Yeah.
No.
It's not messing with him, so.
Well, he's not. He doesn't need air, so.
Right.
Malvir gets pushed in next.
Oh, man.
And then he just uses his flying power to fly out. Bastion can't get out, though.
I'll go large and pull Bastion out.
Okay, it's a deep pool. He sinks all the way to the bottom, so it's 35 feet deep. And you get him out. You can feel the force pushing on you as well. It's like a let's see.
Does it feel like I'm being pushed by something or someone, or it's a elemental force pushing me, a wind or something?
It's not wind. It's force. There's no wind to it.
Grab onto one of the pillars, secure myself against that. Suggest the other guys do the same.
It's like a percussive force, like, well, let's see. Let's have everybody make... Let's do an Arcana check.
16. 'Cause I'm sure Malvir would guidance himself.
All of 8.
It's a Ring of the Ram being used, Malvir tells you. Somebody nearby is using a Ring of the Ram, and
Invisibility's not.
they're
seeing
trying to
anything.
push you into the pool. And when he says that, a lightning bolt comes out.
Seriously? See,
He's trying to electrocute us.
yeah. Hold on. As if they were invisible creatures, not as if they were visible and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal plane's objects appear ghostly and translucent. Yeah, I've seen flying things all over. I'm kind of tripping balls, actually. With that, but and I don't see anything. What? Even I can still even see. I can see through greater.
Now I'm going to follow the lightning and see if I can identify who's
Wait.
casting this.
Yeah, I will.
Don't
Bonus
move yet.
action. Oh. I can't be surprised or anything.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Henry. And dexterity saving throw. Malvir. So a lightning bolt streaks through and zaps Henry and Malvir both.
Oh boy.
Malvir manages to dodge the bulk of it. So now you can kind of trace it back to the origin point, which was over here somewhere. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Patrick just sucks tonight.
I need to move that torch off of me before I can click. Okay, there we go. 26. Oh, poor Adric.
There's probably more over here. Getting his breath back.
Yeah.
This is kind of complicated and takes a while, and then on top of that, I periodically get stonewalled by roll 20. I'm just sitting here looking at a spinning wheel and not really getting anywhere. There we go.
No worries.
Ooh. Blood
hags.
Interesting.
Natural 1 on initiative for Henry.
So did I.
Very nice. Very nice.
Well,
Natural 1 for the Naga. Okay. And Otten is first. Sorry about all that.
Oh, you're good.
the creature under.
These have names too, so put the names on them. But go ahead.
Okay, I will. Shoot, I should have had my mage hand out. Oh well. Nope, stop it, Howler. I don't want you to move right now. I'm not trying to move just you. I'm just trying to move just me. Oh, no, this one I really don't like that. Silly. Alright, well, I see the, hag. And... Oh, man, why are you being all... Okay, this whole thing is just freak. This thing is... I hate these shadow bits. I guess I will pass through Adric, get to here. And then, okay. Oh, there's all wacky. Okay, this shadow thing is really making it weird for me. It's got all these different, like, I'm cut off there, cut off there. Okay, that was 35 feet of movement, bonus action. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. That was just, there's so much shadow. Could hardly see anything. That was 35. That was my full 35. Yeah, and then I'll use my bonus action to get up close with the bitch, and not gonna be sneak attack, but I will just give her a good whacking. 29.
That will hit.
8 damage, and I'll throw booming blade on that. Oh, come on, really? 7. Okay, so yeah, that's 8 plus 7, and if she moves, she'll take an additional 9, so that's 15 points of damage. Summon a Winter Thunder, and then that gave me I still had 20-some feet of movement left, so I will back up this way. And I think it's a bonus action. I can dismiss Aller, maybe. One moment. Nah. Okay, actor, time view, yeah.
Edric
okay.
pulled Bastion out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Oh, actually, crap. I would have moved, I would have moved Aller to behind the hag, so to give her a little, whatever.
Okay.
So add the sneak attack in then, or not. I mean, I know it was afterward, but I'm like, wait, I can move
Well,
Aller behind.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
Oh. So go ahead and hit her with the sneak, or
Yeah,
no?
go ahead.
Okay. That's better. 26.
Okay, so the grand total is what?
15 plus 26, that's 41 points of damage. And then if she moves, she'll take 9. So if she moves, she'll take total of 50. Right now, it's just 41.
Okay. All right, then. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing really I can use for those yet. I'm going to try this one. The Blood Hag targets a living creature within 30 feet, so we're going to... It's going to be Aten.
Okay.
DC 16 Constitution save.
Well, come on, roll high.
Okay.
Had to roll high. And so that would take... Oh, so no effect. Okay, cool.
And she is going to follow that up with another lightning bolt. Let's see. That's not going to get through to Adric. That's actually going to bounce.
That's a relief. Oh dear, on.
Oh,
Do a dexterity save.
oh, that's easy. Natural 20. So, and with evasion, no damage. And I just flip her the as I flip around it, I just flip her the bird. Rah! As I do a side flip.
Okay, so he passed. So he is going to take 27, 13, 14 damage. And Malvir's turn. Malvir. Malvir's gonna hold monster. Spell save 20. Wisdom saving throw. Doesn't matter. And she is held.
Who's held?
Ulzada.
Oh.
And
Oh, cool. Well, she ain't go nowhere then.
she is going to cast Charm Person on... It's going to be plus... on Adric and Henry. And that's going to be a wisdom saving throw, I think. Wisdom saving throw. Nobody's fighting it, so no advantage.
It's the DC.
Oh, he failed. It's going to be... She's got a plus 3. So, 19.
19. Holy crap. I don't think I can do anything about that.
Huh?
It's not worth using an indomitable on.
Henry will throw his Flash of
would only
Genius
get me-
for you, so you can pass.
Flash wouldn't get me to 19.
It does with the yeah, it does. It does. It gets you to 19.
Well,
And she is going to Ray of Frost. Oops. On Malvere. Hitting a 10, which doesn't do any good. So now it is Adric's turn.
Adric is going to wander around and beat on this spirit nugger. Keep getting caught on these poles, though. I cannot seem to move. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Alright. So let's do this. 23 to hit, doing 15 damage. I get that hits.
15 damage, you said?
15, yeah.
Okay.
Second attack, 19 to hit. Does another 14 damage. And third attack,
Ooh.
32 to hit. So that's... Is that 32 damage then? Do you double the damage?
No, it does it. It does it
14,
for you.
16.
Yeah, it does it for
Right.
you. So.
So it did 16 damage then.
16, 14, 15. It's 45 points of damage.
And you know what? I'm going to action surge.
All right.
Oh, I can throw Giant's Might onto one of those, so let's put that
Okay.
on that last one. Oh, is it a Giant's Might? Just another one.
Shitty.
Gee.
46
And
points.
then now I'm going to action surge. So let's reduce that by 1 and do this all over again. First hit, 31 to hit, doing another 13 points. Second hit, another 10. Third hit, another 10. So all up that did another 31 points of damage.
Okay.
And actually, no, that would be once per turn. Can't do Giant's Might again, so I'm done.
We're gonna try. Let me see what the.
Can I just yell to the rest of them,
That's the wrong one.
go get the other beastie, I'll look after this one.
No concentration on that. Okay. She suggests that Henry might want to look at the bottom of this pool.
Oh, man.
Otten, your turn.
Okay, well, saying that. Damn it, Henry. Alright, well, I'll just go take care of this bitch then. Alright. Owler, pick her eyes out! I called to him. And then I will 20 feet, run up to her, stab her right in the gullet with my sword.
Okay.
Roll.
And that's an auto crit.
Oh. It is? Or...
She's held.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So that was a 19 anyway to hit.
That's
So
cool.
I didn't hit though. Did I hit her or nah?
It's an auto crit.
Okay. All right. No crit damage. Okay. Roll that. 13. And then sneak attack. That'll be critical damage. Yeah. And then. 21, so 13 plus 56 plus 21. That's hold on. 77 plus 13. That's 90 points of damage.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And she's still standing.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Just kind of. Dang it. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just bonus action stab her again.
Yep. Okay. Go for it.
That's still 19 to hit.
It's auto crit.
Okay, so. Wait, I meant to roll that as a crit. Never mind. That's just. Let me ignore that roll and here. Woo! 18. And then that was a bonus hit. 18. And.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it. That's all I can do because that was a bonus hit. I can't add Booming Blade to that because that's still
108 damage total in a round.
Yeah, it's still an action for that.
Something.
Yeah. And and then I will move the extra 15 feet away. 15 feet back away from her. There's no way she can maintain concentration on stuff. Whatever.
She's trying to break out of the hold, isn't she?
Okay, she is unheld. Okay. So, and that's considered the end of her turn, so Malvir is going to doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-doo. What is Malvir going to do? What kind of range do I have on? Okay. Malvir is going to cast haste on Adric.
Okay.
Do your AC, advantage on dexterity.
She is going to cast Lightning Bolt, upcast at level 4. And that is going to go... Let's see here. Who can I hit with this Lightning Bolt? Let's do Steel Defender and Otten. Make a dex save.
Alright. 17.
Okay.
So no damage if I save. Do you think I do, maybe?
Yeah, that's a save. But Steel Defender takes the 22. Alright, so Adric is next.
Gonna wail on the Spirit Nagger again then. So
Okay.
24 to hit, doing 14 damage. And again for another 12. And again, it's a 20 hit.
20 will hit. 29 will hit. 24 will hit.
Alright, so the last one did 11. So it's 11, 12, and 14. 23. 47 points total.
And you get at least one more action. So you can attack once
I'll
more.
throw that into another attack. Yep. Alright. So get the 3 attacks again. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, and that's going to kill her.
Boom. That doesn't leave a lot that I can do. I will move though. If I can.
Ooh.
Is Henry sinking? Or is he dove for the bottom?
Well, now that the spirit Naga is gone, he is pretty much broken out of the trance and will just swim up to the top of the pool.
Okay. I will just come up to here then. I'd be done.
So Henry's just going to come out. Henry will cast Autoluk's Resilient Sphere on Adric. It is Otten's turn.
Back to the bitch. And stab. And stabbing her. Both 17 or 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Okay. Then 13.
She falls to her knees and wrings her hands and pleads, "No, please, I surrender. No more." Do you accept her surrender?
The hag. Don't trust hag. What then can they make deals? You can make a deal with the hag. Henry would be like, talk, but
Let the dice decide.
yeah, I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna give her a death saving throw. I'll just roll 1d20 and just see. Yeah, that's an 11. So she just barely passes. I won't twist the blade, so don't count the sneak attack. So damage. So
She's Zolo. She's going to return to power. She has a secret door in her lair.
Okay.
There's a huge
And
mausoleum to the southwest, and a low waterway that leads to a burial crypt.
way.
And then she kind of is reduced to, well, she's kind of blubbering and gibbering a little bit. You're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. I guess Adric doesn't technically reduce yet.
How is she going to return to power? Or did she just die?
You think you're in a crypt. In a tomb. This is not a tomb. This is a bunker. This is a VIP bunker. And it was prophesied that those who come here at the proper time would awaken the mud sorcerers once again. They've all been awakened. And you're all doomed.
How do we stop this?
There is no stopping it. It's already happened.
Just look at Arton. Seems like she's saying. Seems like she's served her purpose.
Whatever tenuous threads were left of her sanity finally seem to slip away, and she's blubbering and tittering madly that you're doomed to fail, and Zolo will destroy you hideously, and she is reduced to a giggling paranoid wreck.
Yeah, just stab her in the heart.
She is left with a pair of wands and a ring of the ram and a ring of brass keys.
Hey. Brass keys. Brass keys. Ring of the ram. I think I'll take that. Or so. Or I'll hold on to that. Ring of the ram. And then a couple of wands, and then let's see, 2 wands. And at some point, I'm assuming we're just gonna stick here while we wait, and in whatever, take a short rest or whatever, and I'll identify the wands during that time.
Battle over. This definitely seems to be a safe place to take a long rest if you want.
Yeah.
Henry's going to medicine check anybody who needs it.
I'm only down 5, so I'm good for now.
Good.
But for taking a long rest,
Henry will medicine check himself first.
Yeah.
Henry took some damage, didn't he?
Okay, Henry, coming your way. Let's do the inspiration. Okay, so Henry can get back up to max. And it looks like Malvir took a little bit of damage. Dirt. I'm going going to add my guidance and my flash of genius to that. Oh, no, wait, I don't have any more flash of geniuses, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so everybody's back up to max. And I'm going to put a long rest, and we are going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. See you next week.